Hi folks, welcome back to the shop. Today I want to talk to you about this Wuben flashlight. It's the Wuben X2. And we'll take a quick look at the back here. You can see this particular model is there's a couple different LEDs it comes with. This is the Osram P9. It also comes with a Samsung LED. You can look here at the bottom and see that this one is a 2500 lumen output, so it's the Osram P9 version of the light. It's IP68, 2 meter underwater rated for its rating, but I showed the box in this case because I thought it was pretty neat, right? It's got these two flaps that open up side by side. They're magnetic, so it's kind of an interesting packaging they do, magnetically shuts. So if we open it up, we see we've got our typical instructions here. I'll shake those out real quick, and if we look in here, it tells you the different modes and how to get to those modes. We go to the next page, real short instructions, that's page 3. Page 4, I wanted to show this, so real quickly you can see these are the different light modes. You know, turbo is 2500 lumens. As I said, it's the Osram P9. You can see all the different light modes here in the lumen output. So 2500 lumens in a small light, it's pretty interesting. Now, I'm showing how it's packaged here. I've had the light out before, but it does come in this plastic bag. It lets you know that the flashlight is locked by default, so you have to hit the switch 4 times to unlock it. Right, so we pop that out of there. You can see what makes it unique, right? This Wuben X2 flashlight is square. And it's a different design than a lot of other flashlights. I really kind of think it's Wuben's claim to fame. And you'll notice it's got this switch that's kind of interesting. Blue switch that, you know, if I lift this up, you can see that you have a USB-C port here for charging, you know, right here. And there's a little switch here to turn the light on and off. And in addition to that, they have these little magnetic pieces here. You can see that if I touch right there, that's magnetic. And it draws in my pick there because it's magnetic. So it magnetically holds down this cover. See that? Kind of snaps the magnet back in there. Has a little LED light here. If it's charging, it'll be red, it'll be blue if it's fully charged. So that's sort of a quick look at the flashlight. Let's look at the modes real quick. Now, if I hold, as they said, it's locked. If I tap this button 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see it flashes a few times, right? And it stops. That means it's locked out. You can't turn it on by accident, is what that feature's for. So tap it again 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, it comes on, right? So now the light's out of lockout mode. If I just hold this button down from the off position, it'll go into low mode. Well, if I tap it again, it turns off, right? If I turn it on, it goes to low mode, and I hold the button down, it goes through the modes. So it's low, medium, and high. Low, medium, high. And if I tap that button, okay, it'll go into turbo mode. That's 2500 lumens of output. What I like about this light is you tap it again, double tap, goes back to whatever position it was in before you turn the light on, whatever mode it was on. So I double tap turbo, double tap, we're back to low, whatever it was before. And then of course I tap it again, it turns it off. Now you can double tap when the light is off, like I have it right now, and it goes right into turbo. But you can't go back, like the only thing you can do there is turn the light off, right? So it only has that feature where you can go from turbo to the light being on when the light is on, okay? So if I tap it 3 times, you get strobe. Tap it 3 times again, you get SOS, okay? And I can double tap it and go to turbo, right, and turn it off. So you can triple tap to go between SOS and the strobe mode. So that's just a quick look at the modes of the flashlight. There's no timer in it. I've had this light for about a month now. You know, Wuben sent to me to check it out. I'll have a link to this light in the description so you can see all the details. But there is a look at the front end of this. You can see it sort of has that orange peel type reflector in there. There's those 3 Osram P9 LEDs. And very floody light, a very powerful light. Of course, you can tail stand the light. For that matter, you can stand on any side, right? Because it's square, which, like I said, makes it unique. Has a very robust clip here on the back as well. You can see this thing is thick, very heavy clip. So nice flashlight, good build quality. You know, really impressed by the flashlight. Really like using it. So it's something different too in terms of the way it's set up. Now, what I'm really excited about is the Wuben X3 that they've come out. It's a version, I think, maybe slightly smaller than this light, but it has the head can be turned in a right angle, so I'm looking forward to checking that out. There's a look at the light real quick here. I'll show you the end, right? It can show you that it's a 2000 milliamp hour battery, 7.4 watt hours, and 3.7 volts, of course. Another thing that's really interesting about this guy, going through the package here, is that, well, for one, it comes with a diffuser, right? That's got this red cap that you can just pop on here, and now you have a red light, right? So like for an emergency situation, you know, you can get that guy lit up. So nice that it comes with a diffuser. And another thing it really makes, I think, Wuben unique is it comes with this lanyard, right? But what's interesting about this lanyard, it's not any lanyard for the flashlight, just not any old lanyard. You push these 2 buttons, you get a USB charger. So it's really, really neat. So very clever too, I think. So you pop this open, put in the USB port, and you got this other port here that you can, put on a regular USB-A charger. Really interesting that they've integrated that into the lanyard. I really like that idea. And so when you're done with that, of course, you can, and it's like a nice lanyard in its own right, nice flat, ribbon style, and could really encourage you to have a lanyard or carry a lanyard if you don't. So we just take these two tabs, put them in side by side with the spring sided out, right? And there you are. There's a little lanyard hook. There's the notch for the lanyard, if you're curious about that. Right here is a hole here, a little angled hole in this part of the flashlight. You can see there. So really like that lanyard. That caught my attention. And anyway, that's why I wanted to show the box and everything in it, because it's kind of a unique build for a flashlight, I think. Wuben's kind of, I think, a new company, and they're kind of getting started out here. So, it's interesting to see something different, a different take on a flashlight. I think, like I said, I think they're really known for these square flashlights. So check them out. Like I said, link in the description. Let me know what you think of this. Be interested to hear your feedback if you've tried these Wuben flashlights. They have, several different styles and outputs, some of which I think have high outputs and even have a fan that cools them down. But I was interested in this guy because it was, I think, the highest output in a small form factor. So you get that nice floody, 3 LED light setup. Now you can see here how it compares to, in terms of size, an Olight Baton 3 Pro, right? We'll put them side by side there, all right? Give you a feel for how thick it is, if you're familiar with the Olights, how tall it is. I've got a Olight here, the Baton 4. We can kind of compare out, it looks in terms of this Baton light. Now the Baton light's a very small, very compact light, so it's probably more comparable to the Wuben X3, but I'm going to put them side by side here so you can just see, at least get an idea of the dimensions and the size of this Wuben X2 flashlight. So anyhow, with that said, let me know what you think. I'm interested in your feedback, and please remember to like and subscribe. All these actions help me to continue to bring content to you on this channel. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video.